sparkly I delight encased in a convoluted narrative. The children's fantasy book Kleks Academy is based on was written by Polish author Jan Brzezła. The picture is unlikely to receive the same degree of praise as the hugely acclaimed book. There are moments of pure genius, best seen in the imaginatively assembled fairy tale scenario. Despite the iconic stature of the source material, this is a picture that ultimately falls flat due to a convoluted plot, some shoddy editing, and pantomime-like acting from several members of the cast. The film centers on a little girl named Ada who learns about the existence of the school of the same name, which is situated in a world reminiscent of a fairy tale. She meets Kleks, the academy's owner, and her uncle, after being brought to this realm by a prince who is half bird, half human. He's hardly the most strange figure you'll encounter. There are many similarities between Hogwarts and the Academy, a place where kids go to learn magic. There are mysteries to solve, spells to learn, and a headmaster who looks out for the students under his supervision. Beyond the academic environment, Ada bears a resemblance to J.K. Rowling's bespectacled hero from the Harry Potter books. Despite losing her father, she hasn't been abandoned. However, similar to Harry, she has a unique destiny that is progressively disclosed over the narrative of the movie. In addition, she has pals who support her in her efforts to keep the school safe when evil forces break through its doors. The school is located in a fairy tale world that has been painted with pink brushstrokes. By this we mean that almost everything in the world is painted in pink, from the trees in the forest to the grass in the fields. Even though it's an unusual design decision, it works very well. However, I myself would have liked a more vibrant color scheme. Characters and animals from beloved children's books, such as Little Match Girl, Snow White, mermaids, and unicorns, fill the fantastical world. All of it is quite magical, but as we have already mentioned, not everything that glitters is gold. Beneath all the visual appeal is a story that, because of poor editing and poorly explained plot points, is more confused than it has to be. Other characters vanish from the story without much explanation, and other events occur in the story with little to no warning. Because of this, the movie can be rather annoying at times. However, readers of the book might be able to forgive the plot gaps. The movie might have been more interesting if we had a deeper comprehension of the characters in the story. But even for a brief period of time after one of them passes away, it's difficult to care about them because so many of them have poorly developed backstories and are lightly drawn. When we haven't had a cause to get close to someone, it's difficult to grieve their passing. Story-wise, we have the standard tale of good versus evil, with an evil queen and her army resembling wolves on the one side of a conflict, and Kleks and his students on the other. There will be a dramatic showdown between the two forces in this sequence, but don't expect anything akin to the amazing wand-waving action from the Deathly Hallows. With minimal dramatic tension or amazing visual effects skill, the battle between the two sides is soon settled. All in all, it's really dull. Fundamentally, the movie conveys significant lessons about self-belief and maintaining your creative spark. All of this is really admirable. Nonetheless, there are superior fantasy films with related themes, such as The Wizard of Oz and The Never-Ending Story, that do a better job of imparting these crucial lessons to both adults and children. Kleks Academy has the potential to be a good movie. There are wonderful allusions to traditional fairy tales, and the fantastical world is well rendered. But it's difficult to recommend given the hurriedly assembled plot and the scant to non-existent attention to coherency. The movie isn't bad, but it could really use a magic wand to fix all of its broken narrative pieces.